So before we get rolling for Sunday's card, just a quick observation first in politics, then in college football. First of all, in politics, you know, it amazes me at this time of year when everybody comes out of the woodwork for their support for one candidate or the other. Rock stars, actors, actresses, musicians, etc. They all come out, you know, and endorse somebody. Like the other day, Bruce Springsteen comes out and said he's supporting Barack Obama, the president. So, I mean, what does that mean? Like, if you like Born to Run in 76, you're going to go out and say, God, you know, Bruce really likes Barack. I got to go vote for him. I mean, does it have any relevance? Does anybody really care out there? I mean, we've got more important things to worry about. Who's going to cover the spread today? But seriously, it's like newspapers. You know, maybe up to 20, 25 years ago, they had a relevant place in society in terms of making their recommendations for local and national candidates. Now, it's just a great way to fill up the op-ed or the editorial page. It really doesn't have any significant hold on the general population, my opinion, but you're free to try to prove me wrong. Now, college football. Did Bo Pelini get himself off a possible hot seat in Nebraska by coming back for that improbable rally against Northwestern yesterday? And how did the Wildcats lose that game? And Steve Spurrier? Oh my gosh, Gamecock Nation. You are just like, you know, whew, my God. I don't know how you guys got out of bed this morning. I mean, you beat the hell out of Georgia, you barely lose to LSU, and then suddenly you find yourselves not in the front runner seat for your division in the SEC. I mean, it's just amazing what happened to them yesterday in the swamp, and I still don't think Florida is that good. And listen, Tom O'Brien has done a masterful job holding that Penn State program together. And listen, you know, he's going to have a tough job ahead of him as well in the next couple of years, especially since they have 10 fewer scholarships, I think, next year and the year after. I mean, that takes away your depth. And plus, with the bowl bans and everything else, you know, kids want to go ahead and see themselves playing in a bowl game on national TV. Unless he, of course, I think will adequately be able to get those players who will listen in and buy into the fact that, hey, you know, I used to coach Tom Brady. I'm from the NFL. You see the offense I run? You want to get to the NFL? This is the place you come. So he's got that recruiting edge. And granted, for a lot of reasons, he is definitely Coach of the Year candidate. But how about the job Bill Snyder has been doing at Kansas State? I mean, you know, in this day and age, when you've seen in recent years, Bobby Bowden, for example, at Florida State being pushed out because of his age, you know, here you have Snyder coming back out of retirement, resuscitating a program that he once built into a major powerhouse. At the age of 72, we're not going to be hearing a lot about Geno Smith in West Virginia now for the next few weeks after the pasting that the Wildcats put on the Mountaineers yesterday. And think about this. I've been to Manhattan, Kansas. I've seen the Kansas State University. I mean, it's a nice place. It's a nice city. But, you know, I wouldn't say that this is a place that everybody in certain states are going, God, I got to go to Kansas State to play football. That's the destination spot. This isn't USC. And when you think about the competitive disadvantages they have with Nebraska and Oklahoma and Texas, all vying for the same people that you're looking for, it's really amazing what Snyder has done in this day and age, resuscitating this program, as I said, that he built into a national power years ago and is once again a national power once more. And when you think about it, compare the job he's done in Manhattan compared to all the losing seasons they've had in nearby Lawrence in Kansas, at the University of Kansas, where they haven't been able to get the job done. Okay, that's enough of opinions. Let's get to the good stuff. I've got a money-saving discount coupon code that'll save you $20 here in just a moment. And I got 2 more free picks. Great week with the free picks, 5-1 since Thursday already. Of course, 4-1 in college football. Gave you, let's see, SMU over Houston on Thursday night, Syracuse on Friday night. Told you I thought Toledo was a great play yesterday. How good was that call, right, on Cincinnati? Also gave you, who the hell was my other free pick yesterday? It's pretty bad when I can't remember my own free selections, guys. Also gave you Georgia Tech hammering Boston College and getting the win as the 14-point chalk. The only one that didn't come through was Navy against Indiana, but hey, 4 out of 5 in the college freebies this week, and also hit a 15-dime best bet with Clemson taking care of Virginia Tech, taking the Hokies out to the woodshed for the 3rd time in 2 seasons. So let's talk about a couple of the hot handicappers here. FYI, the free picks today are going to be on the Giants-Redskins and the Cowboys-Carolina game. First of all, Matt Rivers, second biggest release of the year, going once more again today. This is a 400,000 star play. It's number 7 in a row and 17 out of 23 on New Orleans and Tampa Bay. Just as strong as his 400K winner on the Lions outright at Philly last Sunday. Just as strong as his 400K winner on the Titans outright over Pittsburgh 2 Thursdays ago. And just as strong as his college 400,000 star winner on Kent State 41-24 over Western Michigan as a 3.5-point chalk yesterday. And he's going for winning day number 21 out of 32 overall. So he's on a red-hot run. FYI, Chris Jordan, highest rated play of the season going today. One and only NFL Game of the Year, top-rated 1,000 star play. Goes on the early card. He's backing a chalk, he says, is the biggest chalk eater on the early card, and in fact on the entire season as far as he's concerned, since his highest rated play. And this is another 1,000-star play. Remember, he just had one on Wednesday night in baseball, NLCS Game of the Year, Cards over the Giants. Just had one 2 Saturdays ago with Rutgers over Syracuse in college football. So it's his third in a row, but his biggest play this season in the NFL. Also, Scott Delaney going not only for 80-dime winner number 2 in a row, a 3-touchdown winner, he says, his rivalry game of the year on today's card. It's coming off yesterday's 80-dime winner in college football, which was number 10 out of 14 when he delivered with Wisconsin over Minnesota. And finally, I've talked about Craig Davis numerous times this season. Craig Davis, of course, the former president of FantasyFootball.com. This is a guy who knows his football, and you know it as well because of his success here. Not only has he won 4 straight Super Bowl picks, but keep in mind, $10 bettors are up $7,105 in the NFL alone since last season. And today he's going in with another one of those 50-dime plays. 50-dime winner, number 23 out of 31 overall. It's Baltimore and Houston. He is 7-1 with NFL 50-dimers this season. And that doesn't even include his mixed teaser winner on Oregon and Arizona State over, along with the 49ers on Thursday night. If memory serves me correctly, he had a 50-dime winner 2 Thursdays ago on the Titans. Outright over Pittsburgh in a teaser. 50-dime winner. Let's see. He was on the Jets against the Texans. Nope, wasn't that one. Hold it, guys. Look, if I went this far in this thing, at least I can do is be 100% accurate because I think you deserve that. So let me just quickly call up and see. But he had a couple of other big 50-dime winners in the NFL. So as soon as I can get my, let's see, my notes here. Craig Davis, 50-dime winner on the Titans and over 2 Thursdays ago. 50-dime winner on the Jets against Houston 2 Mondays ago. 50-dime winner on the Falcons versus Washington 2 Sundays ago. So 7-1 with NFL 50-dimers so far this season. Now, that's the good. You know me, guys. I got to tell you about the bad. 2 guys had monster plays here yesterday. Anthony Redd had the second ever 150-dime college football release of his career. The first one, of course, was a great call. Florida outright upset of LSU a couple of Saturdays back. Yesterday, bad call. He was on Iowa. And the Hawkeyes got smoked in Iowa City by Penn State, in fact, yesterday. So, bad call. What can I say for you, for Anthony Redd? Of course, listen, I also look at it this way. He was coming off back-to-back 50-dime winners on Thursday and Friday night in college football. So, in reality, he had 100 dimes profit in his pocket, and he was putting it on that game. And I think he also had hit with North Texas in college football on Tuesday night. Also, Chuck O'Brien yesterday had his big 100-dime play, and that was a loser, his second of the season, as he was calling for a 5-touchdown winner on Georgia against Kentucky. Georgia was lucky to win the damn game outright. Okay, listen, your money-saving discount coupon code, guys, today is going to be Week 7. Week 7. WEEK and the number 7. That'll save you $20 off a single purchase today. That's how easy it is, guys. Week 7. No space between week and the number 7, and that will get you $20 off a single purchase today. Okay, let me get to your free picks. First one, I will take a bite on the Dallas Cowboys. Yes, I will go ahead and lay the 2 points with them at Carolina, even though the Panthers are coming off the bye. And Dallas is coming off that heartbreaking 31-29 loss at Baltimore last week. And, you know, you look at the box score in that game, and you have to wonder, how did the Cowboys lose that game? They had 481 yards in total offense. They ran for 227 yards. They had 30 first downs. Their time of possession in that game, 40 minutes for Dallas, 20 minutes for Baltimore, and they still lost that game. And yet you look at the defensive standings, and you see the Cowboys are up there in terms of top defense, putting pass rushing, rushing according to quarterbacks, etc. You know, on paper, this team looks so splendid. Problem is, they have a head coach that's really in over his head, and I think they're an undisciplined crew. But today, you got the Carolina Panthers on the other side of the line of scrimmage, so what the hell? Take the Cowboys. Because you want to talk about an undisciplined crew, you've got Carolina. With the sulking quarterback, are you going to get the Cam Newton, who was so strong at Atlanta 3 weeks ago? You're going to get the Cam Newton, who has been pathetic in so many other games this season. They don't have a ground game, even though they have D'Angelo Williams and James Stewart. No. They don't run them, nor do they run effectively. You know, Cam is your leading rusher. His starting center is out. The offensive line hasn't afforded him much protection or any run blocking. That's for damn sure. That's why they haven't been able to run the ball. Now, I know Dallas has lost to Marco Murray, but listen, they got Felix Jones, and they've got a bevy of good running backs there to fill in. And this defense, again, on paper, held the Ravens to just 316 yards last week. Back-to-back losses for the Cowboys. They've got to rebound in this particular spot, and I say they do. Carolina just 2-5 against the spread the last 7 games at home. So even though the Cowboys are 4-17-1, ATS, their last 23 is a chalk, I'll lay the couple of points with them here. The other game is New York and Washington. Tough game when you really think about it. I mean, you know, the Giants can ill afford to lose this game. They're already 0-2 in division play, right? Having lost their season opener to the Cowboys, having lost a few weeks ago at Philadelphia, they can't afford to go 0-3. And, of course, this is a Redskins team coming off the upset at home last week against Minnesota, a Redskins team that has surprised everybody this year. Let's be the bottom line here, right? And a Redskins team that has also covered 3 straight in the series, sweeping last year's season series. So you got a 6 number. I can't even sit here and give you another team that I would say go ahead and tease them with if you wanted to play the Giants. And I'm not exactly sure the Giants are the play here either, because you look at the Giants this year, I mean, this team just can't get out of the starting gates quickly. Fell behind early to Dallas, could not rally, got hammered early by Tampa Bay, needed Eli Manning to throw for 500 and some yards for them to rally for the win, found themselves down 14-0 against Cleveland before Eli and the Giants and reeled off the next 47 points in that game to rally for the win. And all 3 of those games were at home. So how confident does that make you feel that the Giants defense that has not been generating a lot of sacks, that has not been able to put significant pressure on opposing running backs and has been really struggling against the run can get the job done? Plus, you got a Giants team that's returning home after that huge road upset of San Francisco last week. So you have to wonder yourself, can the Giants get the number done? I think so. But I think the better way to play this game is to take the game over the total. Listen, again, what did I just tell you about the Giants? You know, at home this year, they scored 17 against Dallas, 41 against Tampa Bay, and 41 points against Cleveland. But look at what they've yielded. They gave up 24 points at home to the Cowboys. They gave up 34 points at home against Tampa Bay. They gave up 27 points at home against Cleveland. And then you have a Washington team that, you know, they score a lot of points and they give up even more. I mean, you know, look at Washington's defensive yields this season. 32 to the Saints, 31 to the Rams. 38 to Cincinnati, 22 to Atlanta, or to Tampa Bay, 24 to Atlanta, 26 last week at home to Minnesota. But they put a lot of points on the board. They're averaging almost 25 points a game. So I'm looking at this price at 51 here today, and I'm thinking to myself, you know, I really think that this could be a 54 or 55 point total, maybe even up to 57. So I think the better way to play this game is to go over the total. Giants and Washington over, along with Dallas. Those are your 2 freebies. You got your money-saving discount coupon code, which is going to be week 7, WEEK, and the number 7, put it all together. That'll save you $20 off a single purchase today. That'll do it, guys, and I'll talk to you again on Monday.